Oh, thank you for bringing my bear bag.
You're welcome.
Good morning. Good morning. Lolly and Pop are just literally 60 seconds ahead of me. I lagged behind because I put my pack on and realized I still had my puffy coat on. And although I'm cold right now, we have an immediate uphill, so we will be warm. So they got ahead, and that gives me a chance to say good morning to you. I slept well, all things considered. I was actually warm enough in my shorts. Because the down quilt, the down traps your body heat in and keeps, the heat that you make and keeps it on you. So the more layers of clothing, although it seems counterintuitive, it seems like you want to put all the clothes you have on when you're cold, and then the down on top of yourself. But my bare legs with the down kept me warm enough. So I guess when you put clothes on, it kind of traps your heat. I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling. I was warm enough, but coming out of my tent, it's so hard to get out of a warm quilt into the cold air. But we're walking. But I slept well, but on my mind all night, and hopefully this will be the last or close to last time I'll mention it. But it was only 3 nights ago that the stabbings took place, and we're just 0.1 away from the location where it happened. I couldn't stay at that camp area. Lolly and Pop suggested that, and I hadn't told them where it happened yet. But when they suggested that, I said, I don't want to stay there. So we just went to just past the area to a site where we could tent. As I'm walking right here, right now, heading northbound, I'm just thinking of the victims, because this is where my friends fled northbound in the middle of the night, being chased with a knife. Like, it is beyond my wildest imagination what they were going through at that time, and my heart is just with them. So 3 miles up and over a mountain, that's what I'll do today, and I'm carrying them with me, and I'm carrying Ron with me. His name's been released, so I can say it now. I'm carrying him with me because he never made it this far, and it's just so tragic. And and Tuke. So all of you, I'm thinking of you, and today's hike is for you, because this is where your journey ended for 2 of them, and the other 2, you're gonna get back on the trail, and I will see you soon. I caught you.
I caught you.
Tag, you're it. Because it hasn't rained in the last couple days, so why are we dealing with this? Ugh.
Okay, momentum.
I know, right? Ew. Yuck. Not as bad as it could be.
Why not?
That is a huge tree. Look at how big it is next to Lolly. Oh, wow. Oh, I want to lie in the hammock, but we're not staying. We'd have to pay for lodging, I guess, to hang out. Get it? Hang out. Ah, ha, ha.
You got it, Pop?
That's big.
Okay.
obstacle course,
Yes.
trying to avoid all the petrified cow poop.
Yes.
It's kind of cool. It's beautiful walking through these pastures. But what?
Look to the left.
Look at this. It's beautiful. I'm gonna give a 360 panoramic. And that's the way we're heading. And this is where we came from. Oh, God, I'm getting dizzy when I turn too quick.
Do that.
There. Bug me up a nose. We are maybe 2 miles from a shelter where we're going to stop for lunch. And we found that if we take a really long lunch, a proper siesta, then we can make more miles in general for the day. So that's what we're aiming to do. And oddly, it's really hot, considering last night we were freezing. So I think the temperature here in Virginia is confused, but it is May, so you get hot and cold. But it's very hot right now. I'm going uphill, so I'm using this camera as a procrastination tool to stop for a minute. And I don't know where a little lollipop are behind me. So I'm just looking forward to a lunch. Update on my wrist. It's swollen and still sore. So it's been, I forget how many days, at least 5, maybe 6, but at least 5 days. It's swollen, not ridiculously, but definitely. Let's see if we can see the difference. That's the good wrist. There's the sore wrist. I don't know. It's not ridiculous, but I usually can see my vein there at the top, like I can on this hand. And it's not there. My vein has disappeared, and that's where it's sore. So I don't know how the bruise there could make it hurt there, but it started at the exact same time. And my wrist bone here. Might have to amputate. Spend at least a month in the hospital recovering. Kidding. Just whining. Got some mountain laurel starting to bloom. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. On our last 2/10 of a mile, looking for our tenting spot for the night. Looking for a flat spot. There's a water source right nearby, so we are looking to pitch tents. We have found our home. This is where I'm going to set up my tent. This is my Tyvek. Lolly and Pop are going to be over there. What is this called? Lick Creek? Lick Creek. Lick Creek is just up the road a piece. So let me get my tent set.
Now, can you get up? Yes.
Die. dinner started, and today I'm going to have a Mountain House chicken teriyaki, but I don't know if it's fresh enough. It says the expiration date is best by January 2048.
Oh, 40, I said 50. Oh, gosh.
Oh, that's kind of scary. How many preservatives are in that one?
Okay, so you want to put a...
I'm sorry, but you're Walden, right?
Yeah, I'm Walden.
And your snack. So Walden here's dinner. He's got a bag of Fritos, and he's putting
barbecue.
all right. So barbecue Fritos,
And
barbecue tuna, and he's putting the tuna in the Fritos, and that's your dinner.
That's it.
And what is your
That's
rationalization?
This has 600 calories.
Calories. And so I happened to mention the nutrition content. He's like, oh, I haven't tackled that problem yet.
I got
So-
vitamin B. First of all,
Vitamin B.
Vitamin B, vitamin B, D. But I had a breakfast at the standing, whatever it was this morning.
Carbs, protein.
All right, so you're doing much better, right? You are smarter. What are you having for dinner?
No, the same thing.
But how do you get your vitamins?
Well, we had the North,
Oh, okay. Norris is not.
and we had sausage.
Indian sausage.
Now we're gonna
And
have
granola.
granola.
Am I the only normal person? If I sit, let's watch snacks over there. Oh, we have a seesaw. So when I sit, he goes up, no, down. You go up. I don't, what does a seesaw do? All right, vitamin content. I've got a lot of calories. Total fat, 2.5. Saturated fat, 1 gram. Trans fat, 0. Is that good? Do we need trans fats?
That's spoiled, so that's why there's nothing.
Okay. Cholesterol, 20 milligrams. Sodium, 610. We won't talk about that. Carbohydrates, 41 grams. Dietary fiber, 2 grams. Sugars, 13. Protein, 11. Vitamin A, 8%. Vitamin C, calcium, iron. There's a whole lot more in mine than in a package of Fritos and tuna fish. Guys.
This is like $2.
I wish we were going to videotape this, but we were too busy working. It took 3 of us. But look at this epic bear bag hang.
Zip line. Food zip
Zip
line.
line. Yeah, food zip line. So
we go.
we couldn't find a tree with the one branch that's good enough to do it the PCT way. So we used 2 trees, and we wanted to show you, but it took 3 of us to hoist the 3 bags. It was...
Obviously,
we
we
could
have too much
reenact
food.
it, but no, yeah, we have too much food. No, we don't. But it's high enough, and it is far enough away from the trees, so we're pleased.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. How tall are you? Yeah. There's no way that. We're not
There's
gonna.
that big, he'll just knock
Okay.
the tree over.
Go ahead and climb the tree. See if you
Yeah,
can reach
we
it.
did a good job. Go to bed. I just wanted to show you the camp area because I always remember that after I'm in my tent or when I leave camp in the morning. I say, oh, I should have showed them the actual camp area. So this is our water, little stream, but it's big enough. All right, and then This is the Appalachian Trail. So to our left, we've got Snacks and Walden. And to the right, Lolly and Pop are in that huge monstrosity of a condominium. And my tent right there. Pretty simple. And our bear bags are about 100 feet away from our tents, at least 10 to 12 feet high, and at least 6 feet away from the tree trunk on either side. So we should ward off the bears, keep them away. I don't think there's anything here that they want. I know I'm sweet, so sometimes I worry because they like sweet things. It was a pretty good day today. It was weird because we thought we did more miles than we did. I think we ended up just shy of 12. It felt like 13, even though the terrain was pretty easy. I don't know. It just seemed like we got abducted by aliens or something because we were walking for hours and hours, and then we looked and we had only done like 11.6 or something, but whatever. We are further north than we were this morning, and that's all that really matters. And we all had a nice time. We enjoyed each other's company, and the weather was beautiful, and what more can you ask for? Yeah, there's really nothing more you could ask for. All is well, and we're aiming for, I think it's 13 miles tomorrow, and Bland, Virginia by Friday afternoon, where I will part ways with Lolly and Pop just for the weekend while they find their way to trail days and I have my way to trail days, and hopefully we'll meet up again on Sunday. All right, good night, everybody.